So Dogecoin has had a massive increase in price over the last 7 days and more of a price increase in the last day. In this video we'll be diving into the price spike and then we'll be diving into the mining of Dogecoin because that's what mainly our channel is about. So if we look at the day chart, we can see that we've gone from around 8.6 cents to 13.3 cents in a day's time. And if we look at the 7-day chart, we can see that there's been even more of a jump. Now currently trading at 24-hour highs of 58% in the last 24 hours, which is crazy, you know. Obviously Doge has been one of those coins that had these massive price spikes back in 2021, but it's kind of strange to see the price go up in the crypto winter. If we look at the all-time chart, we can see that the price of Doge obviously was at around $0.50, but this price spike still is trading at an all-time high of around May time for this year. So we're at around May levels in terms of price. Now when we talk about Doge mining, obviously we can mine with ASICs for Doge. There are other things like unminable where you can mine with CPUs and then they just convert it into Doge, or you can mine with the GPU and then that will convert into Doge. Obviously we have a lot of pools here on mining pool stats, and any one of these is holding a bunch of hash rate. Just if you wanted to know, you can go on mining pool stats and check out which pools to mine to if you have a Doge ASIC. Now it also says at the top by Dogecoin the actual hashing algorithm that is used for the ASIC miners. And when we look at that, it's called script hashing algorithm. So when we come to look at ASIC miners later on in the video, we'll know that they are looking for the script hashing algorithm. Here we have a news article from 44 minutes ago saying that Doge rockets higher, breaching 10 cents level first time since May. Watch for these key levels next. Obviously it just goes over the different prices on the levels for the last 5 days, something like that. Then it goes to say why it's important. The specter of aggressive Fed rate hikes was one of the main reasons that exerted downwards pressure on the most risky bets, including crypto, with the Fed having increased rates by 75% basis points 3 times. The word on the street is that central banks could either pursue less aggressive rate increases or begin to pivot. This in turn expected would fuel economic growth. Last week, the Bureau of Economic Analysis revealed advanced third quarter GDP, a data showing better than expected growth. So there's also been reports of a lot of people moving their Bitcoin and Ethereum into Dogecoin. There was around 412 million from some big whale that actually put their money into Dogecoin in the past 5 days. So we are seeing that it's actually picking up a lot. So if any of you were holding Dogecoin, you'd be up around 50% by now. It has jumped up to around 70% if we look at this chart again, but it kind of dipped down a little bit in the last couple of minutes. But the all-time high as of now is 13 cents 0.46. Now when looking at the Dogecoin hash rate, we can see in the same time frame of a week, the hash rate has gone from 456 terahash all the way up to 512 terahash, which is around a 15% increase in the hash rate over the week. Obviously when prices go up, there'll be more people joining the network and the hash rate tends to go up as well. So the hash rate does follow the price. Obviously difficulty is going to spike up as well, so it won't become as profitable in the next coming days. But if you have one of these ASIC miners, which we'll look at now, you might be able to make some profits for around a week or so. Or if you've been mining it in this bear market, you'll be up a lot of money. When it comes to ASIC miners, we have 3 main miners. These are the Bitmain Antminer, L7, the Gold Shells LTs, and the In-Silicon A6s. All these are profitable on Script, which is the hashing algorithm that we checked on earlier for Dogecoin. And we're making around $22 per day on an Antminer L7. I know this is one of the best ones that people have started buying, just because it's very profitable in terms of Dogecoin. Even without this price spike, it was making around $10 per day. So even now you're going to make more profits. Now just to mention, this kilowatt per hour is at 12 cents per kilowatt hour. But if we up it to, let's say, 20, we can see that some of these miners on Script are still profitable. Mainly the L7s from Bitmain, just because they're so efficient with power to megahash ratio, and we're making around $20 per day. Now if we actually click on the L7, we can see that down here we have a price of $9,000 per miner. Now I wouldn't expect you guys to start buying Dogecoin miners right now, just because the Dogecoin profits might dip off in the future. Most likely will dip back down to what they were in around a month or so. Unless it has just a really big run, then it could actually be worth it to start mining Doge. But I'd say that these prices for ASICs right now at $9,000 are way too expensive for the price of the coin. They should be at around $7,000 to $6,000 if the price of the coin was right. That way you could ROI in about a year. That's what we're looking for really. Also the energy problem, but these ASIC miners are very efficient with energy to mega hash ratio. So overall, Dogecoin is going up. If you guys had any, it might be a good time to sell right now and take some profits out. And if you have a Dogecoin miner at home that you've turned off because of electricity, I'd just get it mining again just for a couple of days to make some profits. Make sure you like the video and subscribe for more content like this. Also, don't forget to watch the recommended video at the end of this video.